Hi guys, it's Mika Martinez, and in this video, I'm going to go over our training on how to optimize Shopify navigation and site structure for SEO. If you don't know who I am, I have been in the SEO space for over 6 years now. I've worked on over 200 plus projects, scaling some of them to over 7 figures per year in revenue, and I am a Shopify SEO expert. Okay. So yeah, let's go to the training, right? So why is it important to optimize your navigation and site structure? So there's two reasons. Number one, user experience. A well-structured website and navigation lead to a seamless shopping experience. It allows your customers to find what they need quickly and effortlessly. And this does have a tangible impact on metrics. It leads to lower bounce rates and higher conversion rates, aka more revenue. Okay. And the second thing is SEO benefits. Having a well-structured website and navigation has these SEO benefits. Number one, crawl efficiency. It allows search engines to easily crawl and index your website. Number two, it enhances link equity. It distributes link equity throughout the site, improving SEO performance. And lastly, it reduces crawl depth. So crawl depth is the number of links required to reach important pages, and studies show that a lower crawl depth typically means better rankings, right? So now that you know why it's important to optimize your navigation and site structure, let's go to how to optimize navigation and site structure. So there are 6 key elements of navigation. Each of them are critical for improving your Shopify store's SEO performance. Number one, the main menu. Number two, the homepage. Number three, faceted navigation, if necessary. Number four, subcategory links. Number five, product grids. And number six, product page links. So we're going to go over each of these 6 key elements in this video. And the goal is to optimize each of these elements to make it easy for both users and search engines to crawl, understand, and access the content on your website. So let's get to it. Number one, the main menu. So the main menu is the foundation of your website's navigation. It's the one right on top, right, of your website. So whether you're managing a small store with a few products or a large store with a huge product range, the structure of your main menu can significantly affect how easily users navigate your website, find what they're looking for, and also how easily search engines crawl your site. Right? So for smaller stores with fewer products, a simple shop menu may suffice. Like for example, in this example of Argo Outdoors, they just use a simple shop gear menu because they don't have that many product categories. Their shop gear menu directs customers to all their core collection pages, right? And for larger stores like MyProtein with a lot more product categories like bestsellers, protein, creatine, amino acids, pre-workout, etc., giving them direct menu access to subcategories like whey protein, clear protein, vegan protein blends, etc., improves user experience because, well, they don't have to click multiple times to get to these subcategories because they're right on the main menu, right? So instead of having to click through protein and then from protein having to click to whey protein, you can find these subcategories or sub-collection pages right on the main menu, okay? And lastly, like for stores with varied collections based on brand, style, or specific goals, they can benefit from a Shop by X navigation, as you can see here. Blind Style does this very well. Right on their main menu, you can basically filter or find blinds by type, by color, by window type, by room, by feature, right directly on the main menu, which is great for user experience and SEO performance as well. So using these navigational strategies above, to build your main menu, whether that's, using a simple minimalistic shop menu if you don't have that many product categories, or, featuring all the subcategories on the main menu, or even using a Shop by X navigation right on your main menu, can improve both user experience and SEO performance. The goal basically is to minimize the number of clicks needed to reach a desired product. Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned, a well-designed main menu is crucial for your site's usability and visibility in search engines. So don't underestimate its impact. It's important that you really think about how your main menu looks like, because it actually affects both user experience and SEO. Next is your homepage. Your homepage is the central hub of your website, and it's probably the most visited page on your website, and has the most backlinks. So it's important that you optimize your homepage, not just for, again, user experience, but SEO as well. Okay, so what we like to do is we like to feature collection pages with the highest search volume prominently at the top of the homepage, because this accomplishes two key objectives. Number one, collections with high search volumes likely reflect what your audience is most interested in. Making them instantly accessible improves user experience. And number two, by directing, as I mentioned earlier, your homepage probably has the most backlinks. And by directing that backlink equity to these high volume pages, you improve their ranking potential. Okay, so there are some ways you can implement this. You can use design elements like banners or featured sections to highlight these collections. The goal is to make sure users can get from the homepage to these collections easily with as few clicks as possible. You want to include engaging content or promotions to these collections to attract more attention. So you can see that Blind Style does this incredibly well. We can just take a look at their website here. So yeah, you can see the main menu here, which they've done really well. And their homepage is done really well too, right? It's pretty much the main menu, but in homepage form, right? You can shop by blind type. You have images of the types of blinds. You can shop by color. You have the different colors here, most popular blinds. And at the bottom, you can have, they even have like a shop by room, right? So that's basically how you want to design your homepage, okay? And again, yeah, your homepage is a powerful tool for enhancing both user experience and improving SEO. By prioritizing the high volume collection pages, you're not just meeting your visitors' needs, but also strategically distributing your site's backlink equity. Okay. Next, faceted navigation. So faceted navigation is that sidebar with filters next to the product grid. This usually exists on sites with a lot more SKUs. You probably won't see this on sites with just a few products. And it allows customers to refine the product selections based on specific criteria, such as size, color, or price, or here on Chewy, it's by food texture, flavor, special diet, life stage, right? Again, this is great for user experience, but can affect your SEO if not handled properly. On Shopify in particular, most Shopify themes by default use URL parameters for filters. And the thing is, these are not indexed by search engines. This simplifies the site structure, but means these filtered pages won't rank for specific keywords. So if you want to target specific keywords within these filters, you need to manually create dedicated collection pages for them, which I have mentioned is actually a good thing, because if you're relying on filters to rank for these terms, you can't really customize these filter pages, right? So it's actually better if you create dedicated collection pages for them. That way you can add unique content on these pages. So yeah. To sum things up, it's essential to determine whether faceted navigation is even necessary for your store. If you have a few products, you might not need it. If you have hundreds or thousands of SKUs, then you probably need it. And if you do need it, you want to consider which filters to include and really think about, okay, does this filter need a dedicated collection page? If it does, you have to create it, especially on Shopify, right? Okay, next, subcategory links. So subcategory links, which you can see here, are very powerful and often overlooked in e-commerce navigation. This is how Chewy does it. They use not just text, but they actually use images as well right? So they use, so this is the cat food collection page or product category page. And within that, you can see links to subcategory pages: wet food, dry food, premium food, raw food, freeze-dried. So this basically helps customers refine or filter out their options even further, right? And this not only helps user experience, but has some SEO benefits as well. These links help demonstrate the relationship between categories for search engines, improving the site's topical authority. And again, by reducing the number of clicks required to navigate between categories, these links contribute to improving SEO. As I mentioned earlier, a lower click depth usually means higher rankings. Okay. And yeah, as I mentioned, adding these subcategory links not only improves user experience, but also improves SEO. Okay. Next, product grids. So product grids are the primary component of collection pages. They allow you to showcase your products, right? Product grids can greatly improve your SEO and enhance user experience depending on how you build them, right? So here are 3 key considerations. Number 1, do not use JavaScript to load product grids. Search engines typically struggle with crawling JavaScript content efficiently. And yeah, you're better off using the default Shopify search and discovery app instead of a product grid that's being loaded with JavaScript. So that's just one thing that you really want to take note of. Number 2, the number of products displayed. So the number of products displayed on a product grid can actually influence your rankings. And I recommend showing around 36 to 48, but the goal is to have as much as possible without compromising site speed. That way you don't end up with excessive pagination like this, right? It's a better user experience not having to click through all these pages. And it's also better for the search engines, which won't have to use its resources to crawl through all of these pages, right? And the last thing is product details. It's a great way to improve user experience by adding some product details right on the product grid. So users don't have to click through to the product page to find more information about a certain product. So you can see how it's done here. You have the color options available. You have a short description right on the product grid. So again, this improves user experience because if they can determine right away that this is for them or this is not for them right on the product grid, they won't have to click through to the product page. So yeah, optimizing product grids goes beyond aesthetics. It's about making strategic improvements that benefit both users and SEO. And the last one is product page links. They're often not utilized to their full potential. They're often overlooked. With a lot of Shopify stores hosting thousands of products, effective linking on these pages can significantly improve site structure and user experience. Okay, so the first form of this is breadcrumbs, right? Breadcrumbs offer a clear path back to broader categories, enhancing navigation and strengthening SEO through internal links. Here's an example from Best Buy. Most Shopify themes would have this built in. So yeah. Next is tag style category links. These links provide a way to explore related collections or products, improving discoverability across your product range. Here's an example from Omnia Fishing, right? So this is directly on their product page for a jig. Let me just bring that up so you can kind of see what that looks like on the actual product page. So yeah, so this is their product page. And if you scroll down all the way next to the product description, so basically these are the tagged style subcategory links, right? You can go through that and say, okay, so this is a vertical jig, this is an ice fishing jig, it's a blade bait, etc. So you can click through that and basically get more information based on what those are, right? Okay. Next is related products. This is very common as well. You can see this on Amazon. It looks like this, right? And a section for related products on your product page not only boosts sales, but also reduces navigation clicks and distributes link equity more effectively, improving SEO, right? So by integrating breadcrumbs, tag style category links, related products, you actually improve both user experience and SEO. So right, that's it for now. That's pretty much everything you need to know about optimizing your navigation and site structure for SEO on Shopify. If you want to improve both user and experience, if you want to improve both user experience and SEO, do not ignore this training, right? And as I always mention, these trainings are usually just one part or one aspect of the whole playbook. As you can see here, navigation and site structure is just one aspect of the whole playbook. To really scale your e-commerce brand, you need to implement the whole playbook. So what comes next after optimizing navigation and site structure? You need to optimize your collection pages for SEO. If you want access to that free training, there's a link at the bottom of this training, the next one. Okay. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope this was helpful. If you don't have the time to implement the playbook yourself, I recommend you hop on a call with me. We can go over your situation, whether you're a good fit to even, invest in SEO. And yeah, at the very least, if you hop on a call with me, there's no obligation to work with us. So at the very least, you end up with a free SEO consultation and an SEO action plan that you can implement on your own. Right? So if you're interested in hopping on a call, there should be a link below or somewhere. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for listening. Cheers.